So welcome back to another video, and today what I have here with me on my desk, you already know by the title, is another package. And inside of this box, what I have is the Hollyland Lark A1. And why did I get this? I do have the DJI Mic 2. I also have the Rode Wireless Go 2. But the reason I got this is primarily because if you were to record something from your phone and you want really good crisp audio, and you also want to not have something very bulky, then this might be it. So let me unbox this and show you, and I might also compare it with my DJI Mic 2, which I have it in my other room, but I'll bring that over. But first, let's unbox this. Okay, so there's nothing inside the box apart from just the Lark A1. So this is how it looks. This is the Hollyland Lark A1. Is it Hollyland? Yeah, it is Hollyland. I keep forgetting because I have so many packages in order. It's easy to just mix them up. So what we're gonna do is probably need a knife. And now I keep a knife on my desk for easier access because when unboxing, you definitely need it. And this is only a kitchen knife. I don't have anything, extra or special. So let's just unbox this. To be honest, it's a very small packaging, so I don't think you get a lot inside the box. Okay, so here are some of the specs. If it focuses, you can pause and read it yourself. I don't want to waste time just reading this out when you can easily pause the video for it. I'm just trying to find an easier way to basically take this out. Man, it just... it's kind of annoying that you don't do unboxing for so long and then you're stuck with this. Okay. There is a green tab right here. If you can see, hopefully, I don't know, the camera's not focusing, but basically you peel this off. Okay. So for some reason here, it says Pros Pick here, and inside as well, it says Pros Pick, which doesn't make sense to me, but I don't know. For some reason, it says that. There is a Hollyland We Are Here For You after sales card, which is really good, and there is a packaging list basically talking about what you get with this. So I think we can keep this to the side. Nothing interesting inside of this. So what we'll do is basically just get the only thing that's in the box now, which is the device itself. And I have to tell you, it is very small. It is, I think, slightly bigger than my Sennheiser MT4 wireless earbuds. So this is quite compact and definitely going to be much better when you're traveling and you need to have a microphone that's really compact and can fit almost, even in your pocket without any bulk. So looking at the box, I can see you also get this Hollyland bag. And if I look inside of it, what's here? Probably some cables. So, yep. Okay. So we have a USB-A to USB-C cable, I think, inside of this one. So yes, so there's USB-A to USB-C cable right here. And what we also have here is a dead cat, which I'm gonna open up. So this is the dead cat. So basically this is if you're out and about and if you don't want wind, put this on top of your microphone and you're good to go. So the only thing left to unbox now is this one right here. So let me unbox it. And where did I put my MT4s? Because I want to compare it to the size of that as well. Okay, taking out of the packaging, this is what it looks like. Really nice. I'm gonna bring my MT4 wireless just to compare the size. Okay, so it did take a while, but this is basically my Sennheiser MT4 wireless. Obviously, this is an earbud, so I'm just using this case as a comparison. And this is the Hollyland A1. You can see it's almost basically, it's almost the same size. The Hollyland A1 is slightly bigger, but very much pocketable in comparison to, for example, the DJI Mic 2 that I have here. Just look at the difference. It's night and day. And obviously, if I were to keep it side by side as well, you can see how much difference it has. So this is much more pocketable, much more lightweight. I might also weigh it on a weighing scale to give you the actual, size or weight difference. But let's unbox this and see what you get inside. And what you have here is the middle one right here is the USB-C thing that plugs into your phone. And this is one of the mics, and this is mic 2. So you have 2 mics. So if you are 2 people and you're trying to record something from your iPhone or your Samsung or any other Android devices, you can basically have it plug this one to your phone, and you can use one of this on speaker 1, one of this on speaker 2. And when I say speaker 1, speaker 2, I'm talking about person A, person B, so that you can get audio capture from 2 separate people. And if it's just you, maybe vlogging or something like that, you can use this on your phone and one of these on your, like t-shirt or whatsoever, or just carry like a mic, and you're good to go. So let's maybe, before doing the audio test, I'll maybe do the audio test in the end. Let's do a weight comparison between the Hollyland A1 and maybe the DJI Mic 2, and we can see how it pairs up in terms of weight. Okay, so I've got the weighing machine right here. So let's start with maybe my Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 4s, and this is set to grams. So you can see there it's 77 grams. So I take this off and I put the big boy, which is the DJI Mic 2. I put it here. You can see it's 302 grams. Now I take this off and I put the Hollyland A1, and you can see it's 84 grams. So 84 versus this one right here, which is about 302 grams. So a lot of weight packed into this one. Yes, much better quality, but you don't always need this level of quality, especially when you're recording something from your phone. I think this is gonna suffice, and maybe testing the audio quality when recorded from a phone, which I will do now, might help us maybe evaluate that. So what I'm doing right now is I've basically taken this out of the case, and I'm going to be plugging this into the USB-C port of my iPhone, and there you go. And you can see this is now lit up. So now I have the small microphone here taken outside of the case, and it comes pre-paired, so I don't need to do any sort of pairing. I can basically have this thing right here plug into my iPhone and basically start recording using this microphone. So what you're going to be hearing now is basically going to be the audio that is captured, through this microphone and recorded through my iPhone. So this is what I'm going to do basically. So testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3 4. This is how it sounds using the Hollyland A1. There might be a little bit of echo because my home studio is a lot echoey. So that's the, basically the echo that you're hearing. And now let me basically do the recording by taking this out of my iPhone and compare it with the iPhone's own microphone. So testing 1 2 3. This is how it sounds when recording from iPhone's microphone. So might be, like a massive difference, might not be, but at least that's the comparison. And on this one, obviously I have my Sony a7S III with the Sony EC1BM, whatever, that microphone. So obviously, even if you're hearing the echo using this camera and the microphone from Sony, it's because of this untreated room. At least now you know how the audio sounds when you record from Hollyland A1. I haven't played it back. Let me play it back and listen at it myself. Okay, so basically I was replaying how it sounds, and I'm replaying the video right here. And when I'm recording using the Hollyland microphone, turns out it's less echoey when using this, but when I'm using the iPhone's own microphone, then it sounds more echoey. So yes, it does make a difference, and just because it's so compact and much more simpler, because look, this is all you have to do. You just do this and that's it, and you can still hold your phone like this whenever you're recording something. It doesn't like poke on your palm. And let me give you a comparison of when you plug the DJI Mic 2 on the iPhone, and you will know how big of a difference it is because it's massive. I know the audio quality is going to be better maybe in the DJI Mic 2, but I can just give you the difference. So look at here, this is how it looks with the Hollyland, and when you put your hands around here, yeah, it doesn't create that much of an issue. But unplug this and now put the DJI Mic 2, which is right here, and it's having a hard time focusing on the product because it's trying to keep my eye tracking thing happening on the Sony a7S III. But look at here, this might look much more, like not that much of a difference when compared to the Hollyland, but when I try to hold it like this, it's much harder to, basically use this because it takes a lot of space. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it is much thicker. I don't like this. This is not comfortable when you are trying to record something like this. So I much prefer the sleeker and much more tinier Hollyland, like mic. This is much better. And if you want to basically record something while you're, on the run, on the go, then definitely this is going to be much better in my experience. So this is basically what I wanted to showcase in this unboxing. If you want, what I'll also do is maybe I'll turn on the mic of the DJI. So I'm turning it on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna be plugging this into the iPhone, and maybe I'll also use a microphone here. So it's off at the moment, power it on, and this is now powered on. So what you're gonna be hearing now is basically recording from my iPhone using the DJI Mic 2. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This audio you're hearing is recorded from the DJI Mic 2. Hopefully you will be able to tell the difference between this. Now I'm gonna change to the Hollyland. So let me connect that up. So it's connected. Testing. This is the audio being recorded from the Hollyland A1. I just blew into the microphone just to ensure that it is actually recording from the Hollyland A1. So I don't know, can you tell the difference? Does this sound better than the DJI Mic 2? You tell me. So that basically concludes the unboxing and a quick size comparison, weight comparison, as well as the, ease of use of the Hollyland and how pocketable it is. I highly recommend anyone, if you want a very minimal mic that's not bulky, easy to carry, and you want to ensure you're capturing great audio even when you're out and about, then definitely recommend this, because this is something that, again, you can pin on your shirt as well. I haven't shown this, but you can basically put this on your shirt here. There's a magnet. This is the magnet. It comes on the back already attached, so you can basically put it on your shirt, and then you can hook it up like this, and you will have your mic set up like this. It's very small. This mic, obviously, if you put it here side by side, just look at the difference. It's night and day. So much more sleeker, maybe not as great audio as the DJI Mic 2, and if that's the case, then it's the case because of obvious reasons, but definitely you're going to be paying much lesser amount with the Hollyland A1. I'll put the latest pricing up on the screen, and you will be able to, make a decision for yourself if you're in the market for maybe a microphone system for your phone, whether it be iPhone or Android. So at least that way you can make an informed decision. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna end the video right there for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace.